Hello world! Welcome back to another DeadSec CTF 2024 write-up video. In this video, we'll be walking through the miscellaneous challenge mic check. Let's get into it. Mike, is it okay? Mike, is it okay? And they give you a remote access link to connect to. I already have the instance spawned here, so all we have to do is actually connect to the netcat link they provide for us. And it says mic test, and then it provides a character, and then a progress meter here, I'm guessing, and then a prompt for us to type in the mic test, which would be this character right here. So let's type in J, and it says mic check failed. That's because this is on a timer, and if you don't type the characters in and submit them fast enough, you'll fail the test and you won't move on to the next mic test. So we need to type it in quickly, and I'll show you that here now. B, me, ANJ, ZHYN. The timer is pretty lenient, but not lenient enough for us to be able to get to 100 before it runs out. At least not humanly anyways. So we need to actually automate this so that we can submit it a lot faster than what would be humanly possible. And the way we're going to do that is actually using the Pwn tools library. So we're going to do from Pwn import star like so. And then we're going to do with context.quiet. That way it won't print out a bunch of extra stuff we don't care about. Then we're going to connect to the remote netcat portal using these parameters here. And now we're going to actually begin to crack the code. So the way that Pwn works is that we're able to send and receive data to and from this connection while doing whatever we want to in between. So first things first, let's test our connection out and be sure that our script can actually send and receive data by doing print c.receive. And what that's going to do is it's going to receive everything from the port as we connect to it. Anytime you call this function, it will receive the next piece or send the next piece of data that you provide. So you want to be careful when you assign variables because it's always going to maintain the connection. So if you did another print c.receive or you set a variable to it, it's not just going to maintain that one receive, it's going to try to do the next receive. So we're going to go ahead and test that out. And we get the full prompt. As you can see here, it's in bytes, so you see the new line escape character between the two lines here, and everything else is just as we expect it to be when we connect to the netcat portal. So that being the case, what we can do now is we're going to actually set a variable called test to our received output there, and then we're going to split it. And the reason that didn't work is because I forgot to print out the test variable so we can actually see our progress. So let's try it again. And as you can see, by default, splits by spaces. And in this case, we have byte spaces, so it automatically implied that they were byte spaces. And what we're interested in is whatever item in our list that we got back that matches our mic test here, because that's what we're going to be sending back to the server. And it looks like the fourth item is the one we want. So what we're going to do now is we're going to actually grab our test index here, and we're going to do the fourth index like so, represented by 3, right? Because we start with 0, 0, 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to send our test line to the netcat server. And the way that we can confirm whether this works or not is we just simply do another print on c.receive. And that should give us the next prompt in sequence. So let's run that. And indeed it did. We can see that this is the second iteration of our mic test. And now we can complete the rest of the exploit. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get rid of our print statement there. And we're going to have this loop 100 times. Like so. And then at the end of all this, we're just going to have it print our last line received, because that should be whatever success message we get back from completing all the mic checks. So with that out of the way, let's clean our slate here and let's run our code. And after a few seconds of waiting, we get our flag. Mic is working. Now you can obviously throw a decode in here if you want to convert it to a string at the end. There's nothing wrong with that since it's in bytes currently. But that's essentially how you solve this challenge. So we'll copy that, paste it in, and submit. All right, if you enjoyed the video, drop a like and subscribe to the channel to show your support. Turn on post notifications to get regular injections of cyber content directly into your feed. Check out our Patreon, join our Discord, and follow us on Twitter. Links in the description box down below. And leave any feedback or questions in the comments section down below. This is Almond Milk. Thanks for watching. Goodbye, world.